हमेश खान साहब is in Lahore. आपने जरूर इनके results study किए होंगे, and I'm sure that you've been following it. What are BMA's comments regarding the situation at hand?
Well, BMA's biggest concern right now would really be what is happening with the qualified statement by the auditors. I think that's our biggest risk that we see going forward. I mean, our conversations with the company at least have indicated that this loan, while not an NPL as on December 31st, could potentially turn NPL over the course of the year. Maybe not in the first quarter, maybe not for the second quarter, but there is obviously some possibility of that happening. And should that come through, at least our calculations say that it would hurt earnings over 2008.
Hamesa, would you like to take a reaction on that?
Certainly, that's like calling anything. I mean, there's an entire portfolio, 2.5 trillion rupees का portfolio मुल्क में on contingency basis. If के साथ तो हर चीज़ ही can go sour. You never know, so you can't really say that. We have to only address the fundamentals जो चीज़ों को drive कर रहे हैं और जिसके मुताबिक अगर चीज़ें things are all right and they are all right for the time being, and so be it. और बैंक का काम ही होता है अपने risk को manage करना to ensure whatever you've given out comes back to you, and that's what our bank does also. So उसके ऊपर I really can't.
Maheen, how much of a concern is the NPL? Could you give us some numbers, please?
Well, it really depends on when the NPL, when it actually becomes an NPL, if it does at all. I mean, in essence, they would have to provision a minimum of about 25% for this, which could you could be looking at an extra provisioning of up to 2.5 billion rupees, which would of course hurt their bottom line. But I think other issues also with the bank. I mean, we saw an increase in earnings, but really much of that was coming through the NIT gain that they booked. And really, at least our projections, if we look at the way core income is increasing, show sort of a flat year-on-year growth. One reason, of course, it's a high base effect because they booked the NIT gain. But really, overall, we really would like to see BOP's loan book grow aggressively. They have done well in the past on that, but really at the same time, their deposit growth has far outstripped their loan growth, which means that they are sitting on some liquidity. So we would like to see the advances catch up on that front, and really where would be where.
हमेशा एक last final question, very quick answer. कि government in waiting जो है पंजाब की उनसे आपकी discussion हुई है on the banks issue जो आगे जाके बैंक के results हो सकते हैं या सब business हो सकता है.
देखिए जी, मैं तो मेरी तो डिस्कशन उन्हीं से होती है. Our chairman is the sitting chief secretary of Punjab. I'm simply limited to what my chairman and what my board wants, or that's whom I'm answerable to. तो आगे जब नई गवर्नमेंट आएगी, whatever they want, whatever their priorities are, which I'm sure going to be very prudent and rational.
आप कौन से भी
contact will follow. जी मेरा तो contact तो किसी से भी नहीं ना कि the previous I don't know what you mean by government, but हमारा तो board है और government of Punjab is essentially the chairman उसे represent करते हैं जो कि chief secretary पंजाब भी हैं. So I'm limited to that जी.
Okay, Maheen Rahman, President Bank of Punjab, thank you very much. बहुत shukriya. You came to our show and answered our questions. Maheen Rahman has equity research at BMA Capital. Sorry for joining us so late, but thank you at least for giving us an independent analysis on where Bank of Punjab stands today. Unfortunately, we ran out of time.